Hello everyone. Look at where I am. Look at it. I'm back in my spot, but I don't have my tripod, so there's that. It's been so long since I sat in this spot and actually filmed a video, and I genuinely have missed it, but I am back home, guys. I'm back home. I'm back in my spot. My big cozy chair, a big comfy couch, if you will. And I have a moment which has not happened in a while. I have a moment of quiet. And so I thought I would come on here and chat a little bit, even though I don't have my tripod and my arm is kind of shaky. It's still the same, right? I'm finally getting my bearings on being a mother of two, and let me tell you, it is not for the faint of heart. That transition between one and two is kind of insane, and every mother that I've ever talked to says that it's insane, and I completely have experienced that and believe them. But I have a moment of silence because my father that is across the street has been watching Levi for a few hours, and I got my baby to sleep not on me for the first time in the bed. So I'm free. So little house update. We have done a lot of different things to the house, and it's very exciting, and it's just even more exciting that we've been able to do all of them. But then also we are actually getting our island done. I signed the paperwork today, and I'm not sure exactly how quickly it'll be done, but it's in process, which is amazing. I'm dreaming about making my sourdough, baking all the yummy things. Maybe I'll become one of those people that like bakes for their neighbors, because I really like baking, but I do not need to be eating all of that. But I love baking. Levi loves baking, so I think it's just gonna be a good solution. I can bake for my neighbors. Anyways, I've had a lot of thoughts about things lately. Now that I'm in my own space, my mind and my spirit, it feels like, are finally free to start thinking deeply again, now that some of the chaos has died down in my life. I say that, and it's only been like a week and a half that we've even been home. And last week I was completely just trying to organize things and get everything situated. But I have had it's just amazing the difference that like the perspective shifts that you can have when stuff like this happens. And of course, I'm sure this is one of the reasons why it happened at the timing that it happened at, because the thing that I learned most about motherhood is if you want motherhood to seem easy, purposely do things that are hard. And that could be, taken in every area of life. Like if you want something to feel easy, you do something even harder than what that thing is that might be scary or hard to you. I remember the first time I took Levi with me, first time and only time I ever took Levi with me on an airplane by myself to another country, to England, back in 2021. And I remember thinking that it was the hardest thing I have ever done in my entire life. But I came back feeling on top of the world, like I could accomplish absolutely anything. I could figure out anything, I could get through anything. And that really propelled me into a lot of different areas of my life. And let me tell you, going through major house renovations while pregnant, and then switching from one child that is very, he's not, I guess, maybe hyperactive. He's just very he's a lot, in a sense that he requires a lot of attention, a lot of love, a lot of a boundary setting, all of that jazz. But switching from one child that required so much to two children that, you know, innately requires a lot because, you know, you can't set them down, or like you can lay them on the floor, but you can't like really set them down. Because I don't do carriers and holders for children other than the baby wrap that I wear to get him to sleep in. But if I also set him down, then the other child attacks him out of love. So there's that too. Anyways, to having to just be able to juggle two children, and then move back into the house, and then have to handle the financial weight of everything, and, you know, all of that. Like, it's a lot. But I'm kind of like, I was just thinking today has not felt like a hard day, but I have done so many things. And I was like, wow, I've accomplished a lot. And me 2 years ago would have been overwhelmed by what I accomplished today that didn't feel hard to me. So I was just thinking about that, and, you know, the perspective shift of how simple and easy life kind of was, just having one child, and then now moving back into this house. The last time we lived in this house, I just had one kid and I was pregnant. But now I have two kids and I'm not pregnant. It's just like a weird mind F, quite honestly. Just the total difference of perspective. Like, you know, I'm happy to wake up in the morning just for the sheer fact that I'm home. I'm finally home. And my kitchen is beautiful, something that I've been manifesting for forever. Different parts of my house are beautiful again. You know, there's fresh paint on the walls, there's new flooring everywhere, there's no more popcorn on the ceiling, and it's just things that I've been wanting so badly since we bought this house and didn't know how in the world they were going to happen. But I feel very proud of me, myself, and Johnny for being able to make those things happen without being given it to us, you know. Like, yes, we got it out of, we got not even the majority of it, honestly. We got some of it out of insurance, out of an insurance loss, but actually more of it came from our own pockets and our own, you know, planning and work and all that. And we, you know, are just really proud of ourselves in a lot of ways. And yeah, so like now a lot of things like don't feel nearly as hard, just for the fact that we've been doing something so much harder for the last 6 months. So yeah, if you want to make your life easier, start doing hard things that are harder than what you might be currently thinking is hard or scary. I always like to think that, you know, if you do scary things, if you're the first one to do scary things, then you have no one else to compare yourself to. You know, if you just kind of are like the sacrificial lamb and jump in head first and are okay with making mistakes, then you know, who else are you comparing yourself to? No one, because no one's doing that. That's my little extremist point of view, but it's worked for me in a lot of ways. It really has. And the baby is waking up, so that's my cue to go. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.